Hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Hold on, let me just squeak into some of my. Oh!
I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
We just started.
I am George Dimmadome, owner of the Chaos Dale Dimmadome.
All right.
Mother, time to become fashionable.
Oh my god. We just started! We just started!
A devotee is checking in. To ensure check-in is complete, please give me your credit card.
Hello. Welcome in. I am fabulous Walter White. Now all is right. Oh my gosh. No. All is not right here. I just started. Just started. You're not Walter White. You are his cousin, Walter Dwight. Oh my god. Oh, great. You'll see me in the next season of Breaking Bad. Wait, didn't Breaking Bad, like, end? Is Breaking Bad still going? I don't think it is. You'll never see me in Breaking Bad. I don't even know what I would do in it. I feel like I would be the project man. I would do all the drawings for all the products to make them look like they're normal, right? Feel like I could do that. Oh my gosh. Wah. Wah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What am I doing here again? I don't know. Why are you here? Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know. I think the tiredness is hitting me, which is super funny because I had my coffee this morning and I had food and it's so weird that I'm now like getting tired. I'll like start stream. There's tiredness. It's like the strongest assassin John Wick played by Keanu Reeves and the weakest assassin John Wick played by Keanu Reeves. Why are we here? How are we here? Because what question? We never gonna know what the heck? You know, I think that is a question of true morality. It's just like, what are we all doing here? You know what? Maybe the next time that I see morality, I'll ask him. We have a lot of gods around here, so the next time that I see the god of morality, I'll ask him. I'll ask him. Don't judge. You know what? Sure. Read books, people, because I eat them. Oh my gosh. Read them before he eats them. To be fair, you technically could eat paper. It's a good fiber. Paper is filled with fiber because it needs. Fun facts. Paper is just straight fiber. So if you eat it, maybe the constipation will go away. But then again, if you eat too much fiber, you'll get constipation. So that's questionable. Do you have the cat? Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Oh my gosh. I need this emote in my life. I need that, but with George. I now only have that. I have melon. The melon butt is kind of funny. I'm surprised that Twitch hasn't taken that, but then again, it's a melon. There's so many. I'm very nervous because I want George to have like a melon one, like the melon butt one, but I worry about it, so I might just make it the Chaotix because they have a tail. Apparently tails bypass it, so it was only but oh my gosh, there's so many things. What is that one? Melon juice? Okay. Lemon doing lemonade. Ah, I see. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. That's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Oh my gosh. So I have some things to talk about. I have a few things to talk about. I'm sure Morality would like to talk to you about that. What the heck? I mean, I feel like you can think of some. I feel like you can think of some. I don't know if you can say that because I don't know if Twitch will take it down. Or ban me. See, that's the problem. It's like you have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful about what people talk about in your chats. Because if you don't get bonked here, you get bonked somewhere else. Sure. I might, but I don't know for certain. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm opening up something. No, not there. I suddenly go southern again. I don't know why I do this. Why I be like this? Nope, I don't want that one. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh my. I think I finally got the joke. I think I finally got the joke. Oh my gosh. It Wow. So that's what you call it. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can say the other words on I don't know. I don't know. Some places are very sensitive. Anyways, we should probably be I wanted to say I wanted to talk about something. So, okay. So on Monday, I wake up and I'm like going about my day, and I schedule out my clips that I post up every single day on other social media platforms. I schedule them out for the week. I was looking back at them and I was like, okay, all the sound is working, blah, 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 right? Apparently no. So the clips, or some of the clips that were posted out that are going to be posted out this week, there's a few that are, you know, still scheduled to be posted. So I went back into the project to look at it, and apparently I had made it that all of the audio, so I separate up all my audios because I record my streams. So when I record it, it's all separated audio. So my mic is separated, even George is separated. Like George's audio is separated from everybody else's audio. Music is separated, all alerts are separated, so I can turn them off and on when I need them, right? So if like I'm talking and something like interrupts something, then it's like I can be able to like isolate it out. It's very nice. So because they're all separated,
Oh yes, Daddy.
Yeah. Because they're all separated, it's very easy to move stuff around. But the thing is that when I export it out for clips, it all gets compiled into one soundtrack. And the reason that it gets compiled into one, oh, my hair's back. The reason it gets compiled into one soundtrack is because videos only take from the first track. So they only take from one track. Oh.
I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
And there goes. There she goes.
All
There
right,
she
all
goes again.
Mother, time to become fashionable.
Yep. I knew that was coming immediately. You gotta always deck me out correctly. You know what the funny thing is? I have a way to toggle this myself, but it's anyways. So videos only take from the first track. Now the first track of my recordings, I always have being a compiled track. So I always mute that track. So that track is muted. So what had happened is the videos for my clips I had exported them all out with all audio tracks being separated instead of a bus track, which just means that it's all compiled together. And that's why my audio was muted for them. I was like, what? Am I going crazy here? Am I losing my marbles? Thankfully, I did have the project and I was able to re-export it and stuff. So it's all good now. Now I'm paranoid and I'm gonna be checking every single time. Yeah, it's like I literally was like going crazy. I was like, am I going insane here? But no, I was not going insane. I had just messed up and didn't know I messed up. So, but now that's fixed for future. So, hey, you know what? Some things are going to come up and they're going to be problems. If you can be able to fix it and get around it, that's what's important. Problems are always going to come up in life. It's how you tackle them and how you go about doing it that makes a better outcome. These have been your wise words with art. Not true. Well, problems are always going to come up. And depending on how you tackle it, it could end up being better, it could end up being worse. But for the most part, as long as you find a way to tackle it, the problems in life can be solved. Okay, no, problems cannot be solved that way. Yeah, but, so that, you know, sometimes things are going to come up. Always back up your project files. I'm going to be honest here. I keep my project files for certain things around for maybe like at least several months to like a year in case this kind of thing happens. So that then I can go back and I can edit, I can redo it. Actually, one of the clips I ended up re-editing because I kind of liked something better and I ended up changing it a little bit. So sometimes, you know, my goals have my, oh my God. You know what? Some people, they ask for simple things for Christmas, and other people ask for guns. And you know what? We are not the same, but you do you. You do you. That was a pretty funny clip. I will say that clip I didn't end up turning into an actual clip though. Because I think like it's funnier in context. Some clips are funnier in context. But I still love the clip. I think that it's absolutely funny. So I do appreciate it. Maybe I'll use that again. Like, see, the problem is with clip making is like I always appreciate when my community makes clips for me. I love it. I thank you for it. I appreciate it so much. Sometimes those clips can get turned into actual clips. I've done that a few times. And sometimes they just unfortunately don't make the mark because with editing and over time you get used to like what works and what doesn't work. And as much as I would love to take all of my community's clips and turn them into actual clips, yeah. It can become out of context. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, there are some times where I even clip myself out of context, you know? But I do, oh my gosh, I do appreciate it when you guys, like, do make clips and stuff. And I do sometimes take those clips and make them into, edits. I've done that before. I have a few clips. I don't remember which ones, but I have a few clips that I've taken and made into actual ones. Into actual, like, clips for other social media platforms. I always appreciate anybody that clips me. Cause then I have to spend less time making clips myself. I do like making clips myself too, but sometimes, like, going through it all is kind of hard. I will say this much. If you want to clip yourself, literally I have on my stream deck, I literally have buttons that says clip, out of context, goon, boss, star moment, and highlight. So, like, if I want to make a highlight of something, because, like, I think it's really funny, I'll mark it, and then it will actually show up on the back end of Twitch. There's a way that you can highlight certain clips and stuff, but when you go into the highlight, it'll have little markers. So these buttons make a Twitch marker. And the markers are like little itty bitty flags that says, hey, look at this, 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 and this. And then in my VOD, in my video, I actually have chapter markers too. So in OBS, it'll actually also mark it and say clip, out of context, goon, boss, in the same exact location, because I start my stream and recording at the same time. So I have, like, everything, like, set up and automated, and I can just press the button super easily when I want to clip something or when we say something really weird. Sometimes I don't press it all the time, but this has worked out so much for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I have a lot of buttons for stuff. This just makes it easier. Because the thing is that sometimes I'll say something, but then I'll reiterate it better. So most of the clips that I take is when I say it better the second time. So that's a little behind the scenes for you guys. The other thing is that taking it directly from the VOD, one, my VOD has, like, definitely higher bit rate to it, so it's more crisper and clean. And the other thing is, like, you know, the audio is better in it, and a lot of other things are better with it. Now, some people have, like, automated systems, but for me, this works. Who's Chris? And who is Mary? Do you mean Merry Christmas? I mean, really, Merry Chrysler? It's a holiday. It's a holiday that mortals celebrate. Why are they? They are what they are. They believe that a big fat man in a sleigh flies around the entirety of the world bringing gifts to everybody, and he has gifts for every single person. He flies around at, like, faster than the speed of light, faster than probably even you or I could understand. Honestly, at this point, I'm thinking he's a god, and I'm half thinking he's mortality at this point. I have my suspicions. I have my suspicions. Oh my gosh, you're streaming? Yeah. Yeah, my hiatus doesn't begin until next week. Oh my gosh, all the plushies. Oh my gosh, so many plushies. I was already missing you. No! You already missed me. Oh. Yeah, I know I said in December, but I did reiterate on Saturday. I said, guys, I'm going to be streaming. Oh, right. There was, like, barely anybody in that stream. I was saying how I am not gonna be like, this isn't the last stream. It's gonna be like, we're gonna have 2 more streams and then I'm calling it. My dog is coughing. Do you? Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a hiatus break. Actually, let me pull up. I'm gonna be taking a month off of streaming. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be posting up content. Okay, I am technically going to be streaming 2 days though. I'm gonna be streaming December 16th and December 30th. So I'm not going away completely. It's just,
I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
I'm gonna revoke that. I'm gonna turn that off soon if you keep doing that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not going away completely. I have plans. So let me like open. Ow! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I feel the love. Ow! That hurt. that hit my head directly. Oh, I feel the love with a concussion. Oh, ouch! Why was that aimed all at my head? No hair to cushion it. I know. Ow. Ouch. That gave me a concussion, man. Where did I even... Oh, no. I remember where I put this. So, let me switch over and then I'll talk about it really quickly. Okay. So, I'm gonna be posting this up on everywhere, all my social medias. So let me just like read this for you guys really quickly. Okay. Important notice. Art I commissioned for a model hasn't given me any updates. And it's been 5 days. I'm gonna be honest. Is that normal? I'm going to be on. I'll talk about that in a second because there's actually something I want to talk about with artists and commissioning. So there is something I want to talk about with that. Yeah. So here is my important notice that I will be posting up. I have to clarify this is not a graduation notice because I feel like some people are going to be like, what? Oh no. Yeah, like everyone has to clarify now that this is not that. Because I'm gonna put it as an important notice and all that. So it says I'm announcing my December hiatus. And I said, you know, there's been a lot of things going on behind the scenes and I need to take a step back. I will still be around and on social media and in the Discord. So we're still gonna be having Discord nights. I still will be around. You might see me like doing art or, you know, playing games or something like that. So you can always pop in whenever or like, you know, just chatting with me or whatever. I don't really mind. And then here is the thing. I am planning for 2 streams to happen on the 16th for Monster Hunter Wilds and on the 30th as an end of the year wrap up. So we're gonna be like wrapping up talking about the year, and we're also gonna be playing Monster Hunter. That's gonna be on the 16th for a title update 4 because of course I am. Like, why wouldn't I? And then I say here, I appreciate all the support I have received this year as we hit 400 followers. We have 400 followers this year. I thank you all. I'm just reading from here. Thank you all for everything. I hope that this stepping back, I can come back refreshed for you all. I wish I could put all the appreciation I have for my community. I wish I could put all the appreciation I have for my community, but if I did so, this would be a Google Doc. It would. If I said everything I could, it would be a big ass Google Docy. A good one. It wouldn't be a drama one. It would be like a big one, just like saying how much I appreciate you all. Okay. Thank you all, and your monster girl goddess will return next year. Because I'm gonna be taking off until probably middle of January. Mid-January, right? I normally don't take off these large breaks, but every once in a while I feel like as a content creator you kind of need to in order just to take like a big step back from doing streaming and all that. So, yeah. Yeah. So, that's going to be going up everywhere. So that people know and are informed. I will announce it in the Discord as well, and this will be up there as well. So yeah. Look, I got a lot to work on, okay? That's why meanwhile you are gone, I am working. I see. So yeah. Because I'm going to be working on trying to make this guy's model, but also his lore. I'm currently writing the comic, and I already have page 1 of the comic finished. I literally finished it this morning. If you want to follow that, it will be up on Patreon for the early access stuff, and then eventually like some of it will kind of be posted online to other socials as well. So if you want to follow it, it'll be over there. So all that I'm working on this guy, and here is his lovely husband. That's Mortality. If you guys ever hear me refer to Mortality, this is Mortality. Oh, we need to start 2 new factions. Oh. But anyways, we'll get into our model. But I am Uncle of Mortality. Well, here's your nephew. Yeah, your nephew decided to marry the Chaos of Destruction, who literally destroyed his own universe. So, what the fuck is he doing? Being caressed lovingly by his partner. They have a child. They have a child. Don't worry, it'll all be covered in the lore. Yeah, just to cover like what mortality is really quickly. Mortality is is of course the god of mortality, but also the king of madness. If anybody knows the king in yellow, yeah, he's making the reason that he has a lot of yellow on him is because that's a reference to it. That's why he's also called the king of madness. Mortality technically has a physical body, but the physical body is inside of that of a doll that looks like it's made of porcelain. That's why it looks all cracked and stuff. But all the black that you see in there, yeah, that's his real body. His real body is like real messed up. I've never seen it. I don't want to see it. He says it's really yeah. And then recently I pulled Tra, which is the Chaos of Destruction. He's from another universe, a mirror universe. My universe is a mirror universe of his, where everything went right, and his universe, everything went wrong. And so I pulled him through the black portal that you see in the portal area. I know that we haven't been over by the portal area in a while, but if you remember in my casual outfit, that area, there's a white portal and there's a black portal. I went through that one and I pulled him through. And he and Mortality got along really well, and now they have a child. How that child came into being, they've explained it to me, and I still question it.
A devotee is checking in. To ensure check-in is complete, please give me your credit card.
Hold on, I'm like reading. Also, hello Matt, welcome in. George will lovingly take your credit card, and probably swipe it and do whatever he wants to do with it. Lack of maidens. Oh my gosh. No, we're not gonna call our chat maidenless. And art is balls, so nothing is new. I like how when you just said that, his hat went down. Maybe he's not so happy to see you, Matt. But yeah, I gotta work on some stuff. It's in Great Grand Hunter map lore. Yeah, like honestly. Okay, so the chaos of destruction, which is Tra, and I am the chaos of creation. So my name's Art, so that's why they're inverses. But we're not related. Technically, okay, does anyone remember Loki? The TV show? Loki? Yeah, that's Tra and I. We're technically the same. We're both chaoses, but we're different. So I'm not related. Because technically mortality is my child, my grandson, my nephew, and also not related to me at all. Look, godly connections are weird. Greek mythology be like, yeah, you just got our, yeah. Because technically everything came from my energy in the universe. So if everything came because of me, then technically everything is my child. Because I technically birthed the entirety of the universe. That sounds so out of context. But that's my really in-depth goddess version of my lore. Art came and everything else was made. Yes. Yeah, that's how I'm a goddess. The goddess of chaos came and everything was created. I am Art creates, goddess of chaos. All that is to be created and shall be created. I came so you could be here. Oh my god. Hey, at least I know that the clip function works. Holy snap. I'm fucking crying. When people ask me, like, Art, what's your lore? I came so you could be here. What? Forget everything else. If I didn't get it, you all at least have a timestamp. Yeah, yeah. It's... let me actually see. Oh my gosh, I'm fucking crying. Hold on. Let me see this. Oh my gosh, you didn't get everything, but you got a good majority. Holy snap. I'm dying. Are the Caesar okay?
Matt shows up and everything becomes chaos.
Honest. Oh my gosh, so many of my laughs are so loud and high pitched. I can't. You can't get it. Yeah. You should, yeah, I know, right? You think you would be used to this by now, but no. They keep cutting. I know, my laughs
As a
are
great
just so
philosopher
loud.
said, and I quote, "Art came, all came, I come. Art 2025."
I can't. I can't. I can't. You know what? You know what? I can't top the rest of the stream. Bye, everybody. Bye. You know what the sad thing is? My ending screen doesn't have a mic thing, so I can't like be talking at the end of it. So it doesn't make that a quote. I don't know how to make quotes. You know what? I'll save it.
I can't wait for this on the cloak app.
Bro, I can't wait for this on the clock app either. I'm gonna save that for quotes later. I copied it. I got it. Oh my gosh. I'm literally crying. Oh my. I keep thinking about it again and it's making me laugh.
Now speaking of serious matter, I imagine Art is in an alley, opens his coat, and says, "Hey kiddo, I came, all came, you came."
Chest hurts. My face hurts. Everything fucking hurts. God damn. Okay, I gotta stop laughing. I actually gotta stop. My asthma's being triggered. I'm laughing so hard. I'm crying. I may not have come actually, but I'm like crying about it.
Stop the laughed, because if you start the asthma, you came, all came, and I came. Lack of came?
Oh my god, no, I actually gotta stop laughing because I'm now starting to cough. Art dies on stream for great jokes. Yeah, the bad thing is when I laugh too hard or for extremely long periods of time, my asthma can start acting up and I start actually having really bad coughing fits. I don't know if you guys can notice the difference in my voice. It hurts. It all came down the wrong pipe. Stop. Stop. Oh my gosh, my voice is so high. When I get like this, my voice goes into such a high pitch range that it sounds like background noise, and my mic keeps cutting it off.
Yay, this quote came at the wrong came.
Stop it! You're not my chat is literally killing me with jokes. It's killing me with jokes. Oh my gosh. We're supposed to be working on a Cursed Furby.
Time for cozy vibes.
Yeah, we need to get to cozy vibes. We need to take. I need water. Water. Okay. All right. No more cave jokes, okay? At least for a bit.
Don't worry, who are you? Art Cames, I came.
Stop it! Stop! Oh my god! Okay, now we gotta stop. We gotta stop. I'm gonna. Look, I don't need death knocking at my door. Like, literally knocking at my door, okay? I already have mortality. I don't need his sibling death coming here, alright? Came out the there it goes. I can't. You guys are making me laugh so much. Oh my god, I can't stop laughing. I can't. I'm dying. Okay. Okay. All right, we done? We're done. We're done. I need to stop or else I will not be able to keep breathing. I don't know how long that was, but I know that it was definitely a few minutes just constantly laughing. Hydrate. I'm gonna keep hydrating. I think my voice is now shot. I can feel that my voice is shot. Thank you for the stretch. Let me stretch. Let me do a posture change. Oh my gosh. I can hear and feel my voice is all scratchy now because of how much I was laughing and coughing. I don't know if you can hear a difference in my voice now. Do I sound sick? I'll go on Volco rest tomorrow. Hopefully I haven't lost my
Gods,
voice.
and there wasn't any D's nuts jokes.
Oh my god. The D's nuts ones, the D's nuts don't get me anymore. I've become immune. I've become immune to the D's nuts. It's best joke of the year. I know. Stop. Okay, we probably are gonna need to ban the word came for a while. I can't without laughing. God damn it! Keep going back to thinking about it! Stop it! Come on. Stop. Stop.
Yay, the D's nuts jokes don't work, but the came is the future.
Oh my gosh. If people come in here and say, oh, are you the Came VTuber? I'm gonna be like, no. No. Please, I do not want to be known as this. Great. Great. You know, screw out whatever other clips I have to make this stream. It's only gonna be this one. Known as the cum god.
Art the Came Tuber of Chaos.
Oh my gosh. Not the cum
I
god.
imagine a new follower enters and say this is why I came.
Oh my. No. No, that makes it worse. That makes it so much worse. Oh no. Oh no. You know the funny thing is? I'm not even a
Hold a
YouTuber.
second, here it comes.
No! George, stop. I will revoke people's privileges. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid though we could stop. Yeah, it actually is really hurting my voice, guys, to be laughing so much. Ow! Thank you for the love, Haru. How much of that were you here for?
Speaking of that, my little Neve is at my side and say hello, the purple lady. So no Came guys, very serious Came at the moment.
None of it say no, 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 no. We are not saying it all again. We are not. My voice is literally dying. My voice is literally dying. They made me laugh so hard. They made me laugh so extremely hard. There will yes, there will be a VOD. Good news, I have. We're ending stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm done.
My art, you can say Ola to my niece because she says hello to you, the purple lady V, because she believes you are a cartoon that came.
Oh my gosh. I'll say hi to your niece, but oh my gosh. Oh, thank us for what exactly? No! No! Stop it! Fairy made
Welcome,
me
my
say
dear
it.
T.
Oh
Enjoy the chaos of the forest.
welcome on in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like, aw shit. Here we go again. No. Guys, we cannot make this the entire stream of this. I need to breathe. I have been laughing for at least the past 10 minutes. I need air. I need literal air.
You have to admit, Art, I know how to do jokes, Becca. I came or pure comedy.
Yeah, you do. You do have the good jokes. Karu, I said something about my lore, and out of context, and even in context, it sounded weird. So, I can't look at cum and came the same way. That is take a 5-minute break. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch over to making the Furby model and I'm gonna act like nothing happened. Come get art. No. Stop. There's a clip that already exists, Haru. There's a clip that started this. Wait, you want to say something about the model? Oh yeah. You know what? Let's go over to another topic about models. The whole thing needs to be a video. I will.
Because Art say Art came and all came. and I think hey she is the Caesar of Came, because like Veni Vidi Vici, is art came all came I come.
Yep. As the great goddess of chaos. As the great goddess of chaos, that's what happened. Jar! Oh my gosh. Okay, we actually need to move on. We actually need to move on. Time to move on. Next joke? No. Here, let me put a highlight thing so I know that's the end of it. Oh my gosh. Let me get the jar going for you guys. No, I almost clicked jail. There you go. Did I separate you from the joke? Yeah, we need to move on. We need to move on from the joke. It's a good joke, but I need to breathe. I need to breathe, and I don't want to lose my voice. Or else you're not getting a stream on Saturday if I lose my voice. We were supposed to be working on this while I was talking about other things. My fangs are teeth. Fangs are teeth. Teeth are teeth. Thank you for the head pats. Like I got some work on wedding stuff for me. Oh, awesome. That's so cute. Yes, go do it. Go be free. Go be free. So we're gonna be working at least a little bit, because we've spent most of the time that I was supposed to be spending on this having that entire thing. Oh, that is gonna be a really long highlight video. I'll work on it during the break. I don't know when it will come out, but I'll let you guys know. So anyways, in other news, I'm trying to take more water in because from all the coughing, my voice is now extremely raspy. Even more so than I think it normally is. Now, Fairy, you had asked earlier, is it normal for you to... Do you have a cough drop? No. Not here. I have to go get one, but it's okay. I can deal with water as long as I just don't continue laughing. Models do take a long time, so I can understand if a person, if you commission somebody and you're commissioning a model and then you haven't heard back from them in a few days. Especially mine, yeah. It's pretty common. But there was somebody that had said on Twitter, because this is something that I've seen a little bit. So on Twitter, someone was talking about how a lot of artists, and especially artists that are on VGen, this isn't a VGen specific area, it's just I've noticed it also with just a lot of people that do commissions anyways, that a lot of them are very unprofessional. It's not uncommon to see this, and I honestly wish that people were more professional about things. Yes, really. A lot of people are very unprofessional. Now, what do I mean by unprofessional? I mean, they completely ghost clients. They never communicate or talk with them. They keep pushing back deadlines over and over and over again. Keep making promises that are never held up. That is very unprofessional. If you were working in an industry, you would be fired. You would be immediately fired. Then you've been very lucky, Fairy, to never really encounter this. But there are people out there that do it. It's very terrible. I hate when this happens, but it does happen. What I do to not get into that kind of thing is I make sure to do weekly progress updates. I always make sure to be in contact with that of the client / commissioner. I usually call them clients because referring to them as a client makes it feel much more professional. And also at the end of the day, the person that's commissioning you is like your boss. So you have to respect them. And if you don't respect them, then you're not going to be getting money or a good review. So you have to know how to act. Yeah, if it's a surprise commission, if it is a surprise commission, then I can understand why no communication, because usually for surprise commissions, that kind of happens. All my artists are my friends, so I know I can kick down the DMs to check in on them. Yeah, if you have more of a personal connection with them, that's a little bit different. Usually how I am, I get a lot of people that I don't really know sometimes that are commissioning me, so I usually keep it very professional and saying like, hi, this is me again. Here's what I have done. Here's a progress report update of like what's going on. And I just kind of keep it up. And it definitely does help because then the commissioner doesn't feel like they're being stranded and they're getting an update. And usually because I do that one weekly update, at least for the most part, then most of the time most time commissioners don't reach out to me because I'm already updating them. So they're like, oh, you know what? That helps me so much because then I don't have to be left in the dark or feel like I'm being pushed away and ghosted and a wall is being put up. It's like you're being very professional about it. You're updating the client of what is being done and what needs to get done next. And also checking in with them to make sure that you're getting constant feedback and making sure that everything is going through. Do you do rigging? I do rigging, but I don't do other people's models rigging. The reason being is because I have a particular way of how I set up things and rig my own stuff. So at one point I do want to offer rigging services, but the reason I don't is just because I would want to be in contact with whoever the artist is, just in case like I need something fixed or something that they didn't separate needs to get separated, or else I have to go in and fix it. Not to say that all like people are. I need a mascot rigged. Ah, I see. If it's something more simple, I might be up to doing it. Sometimes you can reach out to me, and if I think I can do it, I can probably do it. If it's something like a full body, like more complicated model, sometimes I say no, because depending on how people separated it up and all that sort of stuff, I don't know how big that file is. Knowing me is simple. I know. Well, the model itself might be a little bit more simpler than that of a fuller body model that has so many more separations to it, right? Like, George is a very simple model. Because he doesn't need so many things, right? So, to come back around to people that commission, I'm going to be honest here. If you're going to be taking commissions, you need to learn to be professional. Even if you are just doing it as a side hobby, or, you know, just doing it on the side in general just to make a little bit of money, you still need to be professional. You can't just be ghosting people. You can't just be expecting the commissioner to chase after you. If a commissioner is chasing after you for updates, update them. Even if it's something simple, just say like, hey, so I haven't gotten to working on it yet because I have other projects going on right now, but I will make sure to put you in line, next in line. I am working on it. Now, if a commissioner comes to you with a due date, you better be delivering it on that due date, or at least a day before, okay? You have to. They are probably planning something with that project. They are entrusting you with it to have it done by then. And then you promise them that it will be done by them, and then you push it back. That is not okay. That is unprofessional. If you did that in real life working places, you would be fired. Now, the only reason I'm getting like a little bit heated about this is because I feel like people just need to take a class in professionalism, and it is just not that difficult. Keep in contact with your client. Keep in contact with your commissioner. Make sure that you have things outlined. If there is a date that they have set that something needs to be finished by, you finish it by then. I know that you can be working on a whole bunch of different things, but you do have to keep in mind time management and being able to work it out. Now, if you're doing it on the side, say that. Say that you're a part-time person and that it's going to take you a longer process. Literally say how long it takes you to complete certain artworks. Literally just do all of that. And even if you don't have anything completed for that week, you can just literally tell them like, hey, so I don't really have anything, but I'll update you when I do. Literally reaching out to the commissioner is good. Just giving them a little bit of feedback or giving them something so that then they don't feel like they're being stranded or left in the dark about what's going on with their stuff. They are paying you for a service. You are dealing in customer service. You are providing a service. Talk to them. Now again, if it's a surprise commission where you're not supposed to be talking or anything, like a skeb or something, I understand that. That makes sense. But for a regular art commission, a regular kind of thing, you shouldn't be doing this. You should at least be talking and communicating with your commissioner. Not just when you have something done. And don't be procrastinating, okay? I know a lot of artists are procrastinators, but you can't be procrastinating on this kind of stuff. If something serious does happen, like something in your family comes up or you end up in the hospital or something like that, just tell your commissioner. Tell them like, hey, something personal came up. This work, I can't be able to finish it by the time that we have set. I need an extra thing. But be at mind that commissioners will only take that excuse for so many times. If you keep saying that every single week, keep pushing it back further and further and further for the same excuse, the commissioner is going to be done with you and they're going to start asking for a refund. So be professional, keep in contact, make sure that you're not leaving them in the dark, and communicate. Literally, at the end of the day, it's communication. That is why you're being unprofessional. The other thing is, don't come in here and be mean to a commissioner. Unless they're asking for something that is like personally, you're just like morally uncomfortable with, you know, unless they're like coming in and being like, hey, you better do this at this price and you need to do this. If they're coming in like that, it's like, okay, this person is not a good person. I'm not vibing with them. They're not vibing with me. And it's like, hey, you need to go find another person. So there are times where commissioners can be not a good fit and probably are also just very annoying. Then it's like, okay, you need to tell them to leave, you know? It's like a business. You can tell them to get out. So being upfront is nice. Yeah. Being upfront is very nice. Not a lot of people do it. But also, I will say this, commissioners, don't be afraid to leave a bad review. If you really did not have a good experience with somebody, leave a bad review. And artists, don't be all mad about it. Take it and grow from it. All right? Failure can only lead to success. So that's how my thing is. And honestly, as an artist that does take commissions, it is super sad to keep seeing this over and over and over again, because honestly, people are now expecting that. People are expecting it. Commissioners are expecting this of artists. You should not be accepting that. That is not normal. That is not normal at all. So that's just my 2 cents of it. Be professional, please. and I'm going to be now moving on. So that's why I wanted to talk about that. It's a very, yeah. Also, your mascot has 300 layers, but that's because the file has 8 expressions. That's not too bad. That's probably on par with my full body model. Well, my full body model has way more divisions than that, but I'm hi y'all. Hi cat. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Sorry, I like Kenji's I think it's Kenji's. Wherever he gets a followers, it's like, welcome on in. I don't know, it's like so cute. I want to do that, but with George. Oh, layers. Yeah, he's like, he puts several hundred layers per model for sure. That's how you get fluid movement. How are y'all doing? I'm doing good. I almost died earlier. No, we are not going to elaborate on it. You're gonna have to just go back and watch the VOD because every single time I think about it, I almost die laughing. If I had a nickel for every single time that chat almost made me die on stream, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice. No, it wasn't that. But pretty close. I think I still have, hold on. Let me see if I still have it. Oh no, I don't. Well, glad you're okay. I am too. I am too. I might put it up in Twitch clips. Hold on a minute. Ah, here it was. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Here, I'll just... That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. You want to know what happened? That's what happened. It went from there and it snowballed. It snowballed very, very hard. Also, let me just like check really quickly. So commands. I want to like check something. Oh, okay, so it does do both. Okay, awesome. I just want to like check in and stuff. So I mean, yeah, things got pretty crazy. Oh no, I mean, true. No, it went on for like maybe 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of it. Yeah, I couldn't breathe. Couldn't breathe. My voice became so hoarse. Started coughing. You know how they say like you're dying laughing? Yeah, when I laugh, if I laugh for too extremely long of a time, I start coughing, and I also get my my asthma starts acting up. Which is not fun. It's not fun. But anyways, what we're gonna try and work on today is kind of finishing up on some things. I just need to make sure. I think, did I do everything? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. I think the only thing I have left to do is like in here, in the eyes. I don't know if I want to do expressions. Asthma act up. I was lifting, oh my god, a 200 kilogram box over a mile. I know what measurements is in pounds. I know it's heavy. I'm not good at that. I'm used to pounds. And I lost sight like 4 times. No! No! I know it's not too big. I know it's like maybe like 10 pounds. Maybe 10, 20 pounds. Maybe more into like the 15-pound range. But like if you're carrying that for like a mile, like yeah. I know because sometimes every once in a while I have to pick up and carry my dog, and my dog is like maybe 10, 13 pounds. So carrying her for like a long distance, yeah. The reason sometimes I carry her is because sometimes she gets like really spooked by things, and then I have to pick her up and hold her and calm her down. So she's getting to be an old lady. 44. It's 44 pounds. You carried 44 pounds over a mile. No wonder you you lost sight like 4 times. What the heck? Yeah, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that. That sounds like a better idea. Like, let's not. Oh my gosh. Let me get my drawing tablet up. But yeah, that's not good. Ah, I see. It's really impressive, but maybe don't. Yeah, that is very impressive, but it's like next time, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not do that. I fussed the whole way home a grumpy. Yeah, I would be too if I had to do that. Anywho. I don't know if I want... something that I question, and I don't know if I have the strength to do it. At least we're finally working on what I wanted to work on, which was the the Cursed Furby model. Oh wait, this is not on there. I'll have to do dinner. I'll have my ears on. Yeah, go make dinner. Do dinner things. I don't know what dinner things are, but I feel like you understand. Actually, soon, when I probably am done with stream, I have to go make dinner myself. There's a real possibility I'll just do dishes and demand sandwiches. You know what? Hey, sandwiches sound good. I'm doing soup. Cause it's soup season. I gotta do soup. Oh. I was trying to figure out why this wasn't working. It's because it's on the wrong... That's why. Had soup for breakfast. A double packet of no more soup. Aw. Yeah, I'm making a split pea soup. So, which is like, it's basically just bean soup. Well, pea soup. Pea soup. Get a lot of vegetables, vitamins, you know. We also put ham in it. So the base has like ham bone. I hope you enjoy it. We've been enjoying it for the past several days. This is the last day. Hopefully the last day. I'm trying to figure out what all the different lash. There we go. Might have to put the lashes behind the lash line. Yeah, we're basically going in and working on rendering the project now. I did a lot like offline, but let's put this at the top here. Now we're so cozy. I know. Once I finally relax a little bit, you know. Now we're just like drawing. Doing actual work here. But yeah. I mean, honestly, the Furby model technically is done. I'm just like rendering certain stuff. So let me like show you around on the customizable stuff that we have. So you might have noticed that it's all very white. The reason is because I figured out a way to be able to do color changing on it. So all the color changing is going to be in Live 2D. And then there'll be like certain hex codes that it can change to, and that's how you get all the different stuff and different colors and stuff. That's why customizable models like have a bunch of sliders and stuff. It's all done within Live 2D, and maybe if I'm still working on this when I come back from vacation, then yeah. Yeah. So I added a halo because I realized we have angel wings, but we have no halo. The aliens is done, but the funny thing is that if I actually take this alien and I just turn off the hair, You can make a little insect Furby with the fairy wings. So it works. Funny enough, it works. Speaking about different wings though, we do have, I call it dragon / bat wings because they kind of are. And then we have regular feathered wings, and then we have fairy wings. Someone was like, oh, I'm surprised you didn't do a long Furby. And I was like, me wings, yes. We also have horns. We have antlers as well. In the horn section, there's a lot of different horn. There's like 3 different horn varieties. So there's unicorn horn, and then there's other horns. Chonk, yes, they are very chonky. You have 2, I made 2 body types. So we have, I call it round and normal. So I have round and normal. So this is normal Furby. Chonky. Normal, chonky. Normal, chonky. And there's different varieties. You do have different varieties with the body shapes. So you have smooth. You have fur, some fur, little fluff to it. And then you have very fluffy. So there are different ones. I wanted to make different ones so that then people can have more variety of options. Honestly, as much as like I wanted this to be a simple model, it is definitely very complex. I actually forgot to do the tentacles, so we might actually do those as well. I just need to I need to like render them and stuff, that's all. And then we only have 2 hair varieties. So we have normal hair and then like a little hair puff. So it depends what you want. Feet. We got like talon feet. So we have the regular Furby feet. We got webbed feet. Because, I don't know, just wanted to do it. We have like hoof feet. And then we have talons. So little bird feet. So, you know, there's a good, I would argue, I think there's like a good enough variety here to where it's not too much, but it's just enough. The other thing too is if you technically wanted to, I'm going to have it be that you can just do only face and it will only have the Furby face. And then if you wanted to, you could just use the Furby face as a mask over top of your model. I wouldn't be at all like mad about that. Because at the end of the day, I just want you to have fun with it, you know? I want to see what people do and what people create with it and how unique they can go. There's also a bunch of different ear styles. So we have round ears, so like mousy ears. We have like bunny ears. And then we have floppy ears. So there's a bunch of different ear variety as well. Oh, it's because I got that. So yeah, also an ad is going to be coming up in like 30 seconds. So I'm going to actually take that as a break to get up and go to the bathroom. So let me just really quickly. So, oh, hold on. Let me move that so then you can see that. There you go. So I will get up and take a bathroom break once the ads start playing. And then I might go for like maybe another 30 minutes or so. And then I might be ending it off. Yeah, I know. We're only going to do a 2-hour stream today. But I think it's just like all the beginning part, that took a lot of energy out of me. So we'll just do a little bit of working and then I'll be calling it. So ads should be playing any second now. So I'm gonna go in your bathroom and I'll be right back. No, Leia. We're not going outside. She thinks we're going out. She thinks we're going out. Hold on, let me. Ah! Oh. I replaced my lamp. My lamp light broke, and so I have to, or the light bulb went out. Had to add a new one. It's so bright. Ah. I am muting my mic, by the way, but I'm muting the mic because I have a button to mute it. So, yippee. I have returned. I returned from bathroom. Oh my gosh. So many people like say certain words with like fancy things and then it's like and then it's supposed to sound fancier than what it is. So I returned from bathroom. It's like, oh, where's that? It's where you go when you take dumps. Yeah, so we're gonna just be continuing for a little bit because honestly, after that entire debacle earlier, a lot has been taken out of me. I only have a certain amount of energy when I do stream. That's why like most of my streams can be like anywhere from 2 hours to maybe 4 or 5 because it depends on the amount of energy I have. So, oh wait, let me turn that off. We're not doing bathroom break anymore. So, yeah, that's where it comes from. Also, I'm gonna hold on a minute. I mean, if you need to end it, do it. Morbid message, but you know the context. Yeah, I know. I don't need to like really end stream because of it. It's more of just like there's a lot of energy that has been taken out, but I still want to be here and kind of work on this with you guys so you can like, you know your limits, babe. Yeah, I know my limits. I know, like, once I hit the 3-hour mark, it's so interesting to me because people are always just like, you should be streaming to 3 to 4 hours and like 3 times a week. I'm like, hun, not everybody has the energy for that. So I know my limits. I know I can maybe go max about 4 hours. Now, if I plan to do like a 12-hour stream or something like that, I usually am very good. I will try and take really long breaks in between it. So yeah. And now that I have like kind of like a sleeping, like my pillow or whatever, I can do that, right? I'm so tired all the time. Yeah, if you're like tired, like I understand. So there's a lot of things. Anywho, let me start working on this. Because these tentacles need to be done. Out of context, that sounds really weird. I usually don't like being live alone because I get lonely. Yeah, I think for the most part when you're streaming like by yourself, it does kind of get like a little lonely sometimes, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'm pretty much a loner person, so it's like personally I am a loner, so doesn't really make no difference to me. Maybe I'll do this about like 70. And for here, I'll do but it depends, like, you know, kind of what you yourself want to do. So it's like if you can keep up with streaming and, you know, being with somebody. I feel like being with somebody, for at least for me personally, always distracts me a lot. Not to say like that person is bad or anything. It's just like I get distracted a lot more easily. So it's like instead of focusing on like the things that I need to focus on, I don't, and it's like, uh-oh. There you go. Now you can kind of see like the process of like how I'm doing this. Oh yeah, because the back doesn't need. Alright. I was like, wait, why is there not one here? I'm like, oh yeah, because the back doesn't need one. Hold on a minute. And I need to turn this off. Oh. I need to turn this off. There we go. And this off. Oh. This off. There we go. I know there's some like content creators that do a lot of collab work. Like they do a lot of collabing. So it's not too surprising when I see some people. I think like some people are really good collaborators, so they do a lot of collabing. And some people like being more alone like I do. Though, doesn't mean that I don't like being invited to collabs. It's just I don't really get invited much. I think like if I was taking, you know, more time and participating in other people's communities and stuff, I probably would be getting invited to more things. But sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles. Yeah. Well, tentacles are now done, which is good. I wanted to have those done too. And then there is an ear set I do want to work on, but I think I need to separate it up a little bit more. I want to do like puppy dog ears. I don't know why, I just want to do them. But how I have this base set up is not correct. So what I need to do is actually separate it. So most of the time when people do separation, this is actually what they do with models. So they'll draw the entire model and then they'll take the lasso tool, select whatever thing they need to separate for what, and then they cut it. And so that's why it's called cutting. But what you also need to do is that when that is cut, you need to make whatever is going to be underneath it. Because that leads to better results. And I can't really see here, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a border. There we go. If you ever want to know if you have holes and stuff, use border effect. That's something in Clip Studio. But now, as you can see, so let me just put this here. It will definitely not work. this is going to be so this actually needs to be separated because this and already those are looking like floppy doggy ears. Or floppy, or at least like the kind of, you know, the little cute puppy dog ears that a lot of people do. Alright, and then here, let me click to that. And then the fluff inside. And there you go. You got some floppy ears. I do have to rename most of this stuff, but that's okay. So, with that, we're almost done. Because even in here, needs to get the lighter treatment. This is gonna be 16. This. There we go. The reason I'm doing it at these like lighter, grayer values is because then you can get more color ranges with them. Now, what I could do is just kind of keep these all at one lightness. And the reason, again, it's because then you can get different color ranges with them. It's all gonna be in Live 2D where it does that. There's like a video that I found on Twitter of a person explaining it, and I was like, oh, that's how you do it. That's why people are able to get all those color ranges. So that's why you'll see when I'm doing it that it's gonna be like that as well. I will say though, for the eyelashes, what I might do with the eyelashes is I might do those colors myself. The reason being is that your only options are gonna either be black or white. Because I know that some people on their models have like white lashes. Because someone was pointing this out. They're like, there's so many people that I have white eyelashes on my model and then people don't do it. If people wanted to, with the white eyelashes, they could go in here and like color it themselves if they wanted to with like an overlay layer. Because let me show you something really quickly. So an overlay layer, because a lot of people don't know this, if you want to color these for yourself, you take an overlay layer. So you change it says normal here, you change it to overlay. And you take whatever color you want. So I'm gonna pick a red. You know what? Let me clip it to the faceplate. And look what happens when I overlay it on top. Changes the color, doesn't it? It changes it based off of the values. So if you wanted a darker red, it still changes all the colors. Let's say you wanted a purple. Now, to be fair, if you wanted to change this more, you're going to have to play around with light and saturation, because it's only going to change it to whatever it is. So that's how you kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like in the thing. And then again, if I wanted to, I could take this and then let's do, I think it's in edit. Usually it's in luminosity, but so you can't see this. I'm holding a little thing right here, and it's hue, saturation, and luminosity. So I can increase the saturation, and that changes the color. So when I decrease it, it changes it back to black and white. So I can increase it to make it more vibrant. Let me just put this back at 0, or I can increase the luminosity to make it like glow, or it could decrease and make it really, really black and desaturated, right? So in Live 2D, you can be able to do the same thing as well. It's like as if I'm putting an overlay layer on top of it, and then, yeah. I want to have lashes with my hair color, but they didn't stand out much. Yeah, the one problem with having lighter lashes is lighter lashes do not show up much, especially from a model like far away. I naturally have black eyelashes, like black/dark brown eyelashes. So my lashes are based off of my own eyes. I do also have very thick, dark eyebrows. So my eyebrows are also based off of myself. I have very, very thick, prominent eyebrows. I will say my model's one is, I think, a little bit thinner, but yeah. So. Also, my model is lying. It says it looks like I have a widow's peak, but I actually don't. I have a different hair shape. I believe it's a heart shape. So it kind of like has like a little peak, but then it kind of goes outwards and then it goes down. So it kind of makes like somewhat of a weird widow's peak. But more like a heart shape. So yeah. But hey, at least I did the dog ears. That's like something I had been meaning to do. Also, I posted up a weird cursed image. Just do the normal ears and turn these ears off. So I did a weird cursed image of this the fairy version, and I literally said, and they were a Furby. Literally, I was rendering this and I kept it on the fairy wings. So I was staring at this fairy Furby for literal hours. And I just couldn't stop laughing about it, like in my head, not outwardly laughing. And so I was like, I need to post up the meme of this being a Furby. Let's just say, mic drop, I walked away. Everyone laughed about it. Some people were like, what the hell? What is this? What is this cursed monstrosity? I'm like, look, it's beautiful. I was actually talking with Center. That's Center over there. That's a picture I drew for them for Halloween last year. I literally was talking in Center's chat and they're like, you like drawing the cursed stuff. I'm like, yeah, I love cursed. I love drawing cursed things. It's funny. For illustration work, I love drawing like whatever. But then when it comes to models, I only like doing cursed ones. It is what it is. And what it is cursed. I mean, come on. The models I offer on VGen are literally cursed. Speaking about VGen, I believe my illustration commissions are closed, but good news, my Furby model commissions will be open later this week. My Furby and Scuff models will be open later this week. It'll be on December 7th. So if you want to be turned into a Furby, now these are custom. These are more customized. So these are customized models, but just keep in mind, it probably will be taken from this model. So what you're seeing here is the new version that you guys are going to get. And I basically what I do is I take this apart and Frankenstein it together in order to make yours. So I take certain aspects of this. And if there's certain aspects that I make in your design that I kind of want to put in the customizable, I might just nick them from you and put it all together. Look, it's very Frankenstein-y. But that's how customizable models are. So the customized one, I'm gonna still be pulling from here, but I have to still put in all your colors and all of your other, if there's any patternings or anything special that you want, like added hats or hair or other design elements that you want. So those will all get added as well. So that's why the customized one is very, like, again, more customized. So I don't really count it as a your character here because I do have to sometimes build it myself. I saw like a jigsaw puzzle and then customize it from there. That makes sense. It's still a lot of work. It is, because I have to go in and do all the coloring and doing all the rest of the other stuff. There might also be like other things that people might request. So like certain animation stuff, certain expressions. So I do have to build more stuff. So it's like you're paying for adding that customization. And then the scuff models, those I make per person. So those don't have any sort of base. They are scuffed from whatever I decide to scuff you as. It's basically the scuff is very much a get what you get. you get what you get. Though we do communicate, I do show you updates, so it's not like I'm leaving you in the dark. It's just more of that. But yeah, let me show you guys also, so this customizable also has, let me go. It also has teeth customization. And I'm gonna make it that you can either put the teeth on the inside or the outside. So let me like turn this off really quickly. So I have the inside of the mouth. And we have like, I call this buck teeth. So we have some buck teeth. Because, you know, we have a bunny option. That's why I wanted to do it. Then you have fangs on the bottom and fangs on the top. Or fangs on the bottom, fangs on the top. So these are the bottom fangs. Again, they're very hard to see because you're probably going to be changing the color on the tongue and the mouth anyways. And then we also have shark teeth. Shark bait. Ooh, ah, sorry. I had to. I couldn't stop myself. But those bottom and top fangs, I'm gonna allow it so that you can put the fangs also over top of the mouth, so you can have them here, so they're like kind of pointing out. Sometimes I've done this on models, sometimes I haven't. If you see Kiwi the Pirate's Furby model, hers I did it outside because I thought that it would be a little bit more like eldritch horror-ish kind of thing, because she's like an eldritch horror. I believe for Pee-wee Pia P or PP, I put her fangs inside of her mouth. So it just depends kind of like how I feel or vibe with the person and kind of where I think that it should go. So yeah, I just wanted to have like fun making a customizable. This is like, I have made a Furby customizable before, but it really did suck. So this one I would argue is definitely more of my first ever customizable. So yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along better. I think like me just completely deciding to redo it has actually helped me have more motivation to complete it. So yay. I do need to put down a shadow though for, hold on. There we go. Because you need to be able to tell the faceplate from the body. So I usually put just a little bit of a shadow underneath it just to make it have a little bit more depth to it. So there might be other places that I might add shadows to as well, just to have more depth with things. Because this is completely lineless. That's the other thing. This is a lineless model. A lot of my models, a lot of my customization are very much lineless. I make them lineless because I feel like it makes them more realistic, but two, just also a little bit outside of what is normal, right? Because a lot of people usually do lined. The scuff models, though, I do make lined because they're scuff. There's not very much to them. I don't put a lot of detail into them. They're very scuff. We like scuff here. But yeah, with all that said, we are kind of set up to eventually be moving over into doing live 2D with this. I know that you might not see me do it, but I'm probably going to be posting like updates about it. So if you want to check on the social medias, I'll be posting like work in progresses on it, or even work in progresses on some other models. Like for example, let me open him up. let me go get him. For example, you might be seeing me work on this guy. This is Frederick. Because when I do the male model, I want the male model to have their own little text-to-speech. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Thank you. Oh my god, Pupper. Yes. Oh!
I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
You need to pat the shiny head.
Right.
Need to pat the shiny head. Pat. Thank you. Thank you, Anita. So, we have Frederick here. So I'm going to be working on him.
A devotee is checking in. To ensure check-in is complete, please give me your credit card.
Sorry. I've gotten so used to him saying that. It's like, please give me your credit card. But yeah, we have Frederick here. I'm going to be working. Oh, I have been granny hearted. No, not again. Well, here we are now. Big granny. Big, very big. Don't lick granny. What you doing? Don't lick her. That's so cute. Yeah, this is my Scuff. See, this is what I was talking about with Scuff. I do line art on Scuff because it's Scuff. My granny art model is my Scuff model, so nobody better be asking me for Scuff model. Granny art's right here. But yeah, I'll be working on, I'll work on the Frederick model here and there, so you might be seeing me work on him. I've actually been recording a time lapse for him, so you might see that. What about my titties? What about them? I actually think they're more jiggly than my other two models. Look, grannies get saggy tits, okay? It's just how we are. Once you get to my age, they'll be sagging too. So yeah, so let me move this over here. So I'll be working on this, model, and I'll be working on the full body male model, which is Tra. I'll be working on him. So you'll be seeing him. And actually, should I? You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a sneaky peek of the first page of the lore comic, because I literally just finished it today. See, when you come to streams, you get nice little things like this. You get nice little surprises. It might take a sec. There you guys go. There's Tra. This is the first page of the lore comic for you guys. Might want to turn off the text actually. Feel like the text gets in the way a little bit. But there you guys go. You can soak it all up. Yes, he is shirtless. You may goon. You may goon. You have permission to goon. But yeah, so I recently like finished that today. I don't really do lined work like this, but I needed it. You may goon. Alright, 2025, you may goon. Let me just let me take all my best stuff. Bro, I just need to add quotes for myself because people are gonna be like, what the heck? It's not even just it's not even just you guys that do it. It's me. But yeah, I like how it came out. It's only the first page. There's still so many pages to go, but yeah, it's coming along. I will say, I am setting it up to also be set up for scroll, to be scroll, but this is only like the first page, so it's like you know, I need to make a few more pages before I can like put it all together as a scroll comic. The reason I want to do it is because I want to upload it also onto like other places and just kind of put it off as like a one shot. I do have a name in mind for it, but I'm not really settled. I'm not really settled on a name. In the entirety of it, it's gonna be 36 pages, which you might think is not a lot. Just to make one page, it took me 6 hours. You can see right here, it took me 6 hours to finish one page. Which you might be like, oh, 6 hours isn't a lot. I'm like, well, I'm doing other stuff in between that, you know? So, there's a lot that goes into comic making. And yes, it is going to be like fully colored. Alright. So, I'm going to be kind of ending it off here. One, because I'm kind of getting tired. And two, I actually got to be doing a few other chores around the house that need to get done. Because they just do. But before I leave, again, I am not starting this week, but next week, I will be taking hiatus. I will be streaming on the 16th and the 30th, but I'll be streaming on Saturday. So I'll be streaming on Saturday. So Saturday, I'll stream, and then it'll be a week, and then I'll stream one day on the 16th, and then I'll stream another day on the 30th, just as a wrap up. Kind of just it'll be just chatting. We'll just be chatting, talking about stuff, and, you know, things to come. What I have done, even what I have done. I might even show you guys things. You might get shown stuff. Okay? I'll try and keep my sanity while I wait for a first update. Gonna give them a week before I message them. Yeah, I would say for your model stuff, here's my thing on getting shown stuff on stream. Yeah, I might give you guys some sneaky peeks at things. Like, for example, if I have some of the Furby model done, you might get to see like some stuff of the Furby model stuff. If I have some more of the comic pages done, maybe you might see more than just the first page. If I have Frederick's model like more done, then you might see that. Or you might see some stuff of the full male model stuff. It depends what I get done and what needs and how everything is going. Then you might see that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And that'll be for like the 30th. So don't expect that on the 16th. 16th, just straight Monster Hunter. Just because I wanna play the update. And I want to play the update with you guys. Because I know Gosmazios is going to be hard. So I want to do that. I want to have fun with you guys. I want to chill with you guys. By the way, speaking about chilling with you guys, tomorrow we're doing the Discord night. It is going to be us watching Die Hard, the best Christmas movie ever. So if you want to join us in the Discord for that, you can. And voting has already begun for next week's Discord night. We'll be doing game night, and I think I have Phasmophobia, Repo, Peak, and Monster Hunter Wilds, so go and vote. So then you can be able to join in on the stuff. By the way, I don't mind if you can't make it. I would say just still vote, because we don't have a lot of people that vote, and it's just nice to get like a good decision about like what we're gonna do. By the way, we've moved it up an hour. It's not going to be at 5 p.m. my time. It's going to be at 4 p.m. my time. Please do check the times. It will be up in the announcements. So I do believe I have it in announcements and poll so that you can also see like what time it is for your time zone. Because I have there's a little nice website that I do that will actually give me, that it will correct itself to what your time zone will be for that particular time. So it's like, it might be 4 p.m. for me, but then for you, it'll show like 10 a.m. or whatever. So it's a really nice, handy little tool that I like. So I think that's gonna be it. I know, kind of a shorter stream, but sometimes I like shorter streams. shorter streams are nice. Because I feel like, you know, shorter streams, like, people can have more interactions with. I know some people that go for, like, 6, 7, 8 hours. I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, don't you guys ever get tired? And they're like, yeah, we do. We just push it aside. I'm like, no. Hold on a minute. Don't just push it aside. Let me see. Trying to see who we can raid. Because I want to send... I have enough energy where I can send you guys. So yeah, just a small reminder. I am going to be taking off like a majority of December. Again, we'll be streaming again this Saturday. And then we're basically going to just have 4 streams throughout December. Basically, 1 stream per week. Think of it like that. So we're going to stream on the 16th for the title up for Monster Hunter Wilds title update. I will probably think about I'm going to still keep it squad lobby. But if we want more people in, I might change it over into being open lobby. Kind of depends how I feel. And honestly, on the 12th might be like a good idea about how we want to go about it. But the other thing is too, you know, if I can, I'm gonna be there. Yeah, it'll be a Tuesday around this same time. So same time as we normally do. It'll be Tuesday. I know like it's probably gonna be late because it's like a weekday for you. It's a weekday for me too, but it's not as late for me. So yeah, but I do appreciate like everybody that has come out and, you know, supported me throughout all this time. I just need to take like a little bit of like a step back to, well, I'm at home because of my back. Oh yeah, that's true. If you're still at home because of your back, then I think you're gonna be able to make it. Yeah. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna also put... Hold on. Sorry, I need to put something. Granny fell asleep a bit. I need to put something on my stuff. Oh my goodness, how long is this ad? I'm waiting for the person to come back so we can raid them. I don't like raiding into people when they have like ads playing or they're on like a be right back or something like that. One time I did raid somebody and they went into a be right back and I was like, oh no. It's just like nicer, I feel. But, you know, we did some more work on the Furby model. Now I just gotta, like, think about, like, rigging it and stuff like that. Which, honestly, the rigging for it, because it's such a simple model, isn't gonna be that terrible. There is a lot of separation to it. I think it has about, like, maybe 100-something layers. I also am probably going to put some... I'm probably going to put some expressions on it as well. Just for funsies. Because why not? Why not put expressions on it for funsies? I might just put like a few. Anger is easy. Anger and sadness is pretty easy. Because all you gotta do is just like, you know, make it via just like toggling certain stuff. So it'll work. Hi, baby. Yeah, my dog is like, hey, it's about time for us to go out on walkies, and I wish that it was time for him to come back so I can raid him. Let me get the raid message going. You know what? Let me get the raid message going. And then let me start putting in... Let me make sure that this is spelled correctly. Yeah. His name isn't that complicated to spell. I like it when people's names aren't very complicated to spell. Because then I don't have to copy and paste it. Alright, we're gonna just rate him. We're gonna rate him. He's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, oh my gosh! Yeah, but again, I want to reiterate, on Saturday, we're gonna probably either play Monster Hunter or play like another game. Maybe play Slime Rancher, because I've been kind of missing Slime Rancher. Kind of want to play something a little cozier. And then on the 6th, and then I'll be going on a break, and then on the 16th we'll be doing that title update 4, and then I'll be going on break, and then on the 30th we'll be kind of doing a wrap up, and then I'll be going on break again until I return. So yeah, again, the hiatus is just for me to kind of work on stuff and kind of focus on getting just a lot of things off of my plate, so I don't have to deal like with a lot of stress at the beginning of the year, right? Of like, oh, now I have to get like other stuff done. So it's just to kind of clean out some stuff that needs to get done or finished up with, and then moving forward into something else. So let me see. So what I miss, we're ending stream. So with that all being said, as I always say, may the stars guide you until next time. Goodbye, everybody.